Hi friends, and welcome to Creekside Poems. I am sitting here next to this beautiful little unnamed tributary to Meredith Branch, which is down that way, and I'm off the beaten path so as to engage in responsible social distancing. And I'm here with my Thousand Flags, Thousand Waters project. You can see behind me. I invite all of you to protect your water, learn more about your water, celebrate, symbolize your water during this time of exile for the sake of the realm. So, this is a poem called Gum. 16, and most of my poems were appeals or laments. Why don't you love me? Or this is how much I love you? Or variations on the journal entries. I signed Juliet even when I wrote in the voice of Romeo. I took myself way too seriously. Sophie suggested try writing about gum. Stuck under the seat at a movie theater. So, trying to please her, I tried gum. Abandoned gum. Thoughtless hands that placed gum in the darkness, the deep loneliness of gum, longing for the sweetness of the mouth, gum that once was blown to bubbles, and now was reduced to oblivion. She shook her head and made me listen to Patti Smith again. Jesus died for somebody's sins, but not mine. 3 years later, she was on heroin and wore nothing but black, didn't believe in poetry anymore, and I was practically married, working 2 jobs, saving for tickets. Sophie visited one summer and left early because she couldn't stand the lack of concrete or the Grateful Dead. I swallowed my gum more often than I spat it out and would worry about things like whether the car was leaking oil or needed tires or if she were still alive. Love is such a clever way for words to seem more important than they actually are, because I remember when she traded her glasses for colored contacts that turned her eyes an eerie shade of aqua, but even when she learned to play guitar and we sang Heart Like a Wheel at the Saturday night talent show, Sophie was never a character in my poems, even though we always shared our packs of gum. And she has children now too, and I finally graduated college. What becomes useful to remember has shifted from sneaking out to kiss the boys who didn't remember me the following morning to rhyme schemes and sharp leaps from manuscripts to PTA meetings to whether I'll ever critique a poem like she was able to roll her double glazed eyes at me and operate a turntable. I want to write about gum, but also say, this is how much I loved you, and the way you changed your name and taught me the time warp and never stopped missing Boston. If I chewed too long and misplaced you somewhere sticky and overused, I apologize. You gave me the first decent advice I ever took between my teeth and thought about swallowing, glancing around to make sure nobody was looking before I stuck it under the seat and waited for the credits to tell me something about myself I still don't know.